Hey guys, it's Abby, and I'm going to be playing Flappy Bird as soon as I get this stupid thing settled. I'm actually pretty good at it on my phone, but I'm not sure about on the computer. Yep, I suck at it on the computer, that's one thing. Dun-dun. I think this is a fake Flappy Bird. One. Good enough. You gotta admit, that 2 is really good for on the computer. And my score on my phone is 65. Probably said jelly. Because you have scores of 106. I want to be like you. I believe I can flap. I can flap through these tubes. Does that say 70? No, that can't be 70. What did you... I just saw flash. Flap. Flap like you mean it. Flap. Flash Flappy Bird. It's not the real Flappy Bird. Flap like you mean it. Flap, flap like you mean it. Flap like you mean it. Flap, flap. I don't flap like I mean it. Flap like you mean it, flap, flap like you mean it, yo. I didn't flap like I meant it. Flap like you mean it, flap, flap like you mean it. Why am I not flapping like I mean it? My score on my phone is 65. Flap like you mean it, flap, flap. Flap like you mean it. I think it just doesn't, I think Flappy Bird doesn't like my creative song. I had that come in. It's my fault. I just kind of got nervous. Because I was looking at my score and then I was looking at my score. So. Why does it look like it's a 7? It's getting all worked up like it's 70. Flap like, I'll see what's the difference of 7. 7, 2, 3, 4. My score is 70. Well, on my phone it's 65, so 5 away from 70. But I'm never going to beat my high score again on my phone. I've gotten 35s, I've gotten 40s, but I just can't get back to 65. I don't know how I got 65. It was like the loudest day ever. Like, there was babies crying, people talking on the phones, and I just hit it. I hit 65. And I was so happy because I beat my dad's 40. I was like, my originals, and we were my score was 11 when he first got into Flappy Bird. We both stopped playing it for a little bit. But my score was like 11, and I was like, you can't beat it, you suck at it. And then he just texted me when he was at work, my score is 25. And I was like, I need to beat him. And then I kept on getting higher and higher. He was like, you're never going to beat my 40. And I was like, oh, I will. And then one day I just got 65. Once I got to 40, I was like, keep on going, Abby, keep on going. And then I got to 65, and I got so nervous. And my brother Finn just kind of hit me. I don't really remember that day, it was a while ago. Oh my god, I suck at this. I believe I can flap. I can flap through the sky. How would I click? I can't. Did he? Maybe I'm just not used to these pipes anymore. Because I had the app while these pipes were there. I had the app when those pipes were there, but I'm just, since they changed the pipes like a day before they deleted it. I understand why he was deleted. He got death threats. I don't see why he would get death threats from just a little game. It is a really annoying game. Like, all you can hear is, oh no. Flap like you mean it, flap. I'm not flapping like I mean it. I say again. Flap like you mean it, flap, flap like you mean it. These poles are distracting me. Can't they just update this? Well, isn't their game? because I'm not playing it from my phone or I'm not playing it on the website. Okay, you know what? After I die at like the second pole, yep, second pole, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, since I'm so horrible at this, oh my gosh, heck, the heck happened? Okay, I have to use the mouse this time because the space just doesn't work for me. Personal high score. My personal high score isn't 5. The server high score, 219. This is, oh, I'm enchanted the wolf, and you can see that. These are all people on the internet playing this. Well, they're on. If they like watch this, I bet you they're gonna be like, oh, I just saw someone's username that shouldn't be there. So that one's distracting me. The one that's pointing to back and it's losers. I see why he would do that because I'm pointing back to the people that are farther than him. PewDiePie isn't really there. So some guys just trying to. Yep, no. Flap like you mean it, flap like you mean it, yo. 18 deaths. 86 deaths. I'm gonna nickname myself Sky Does Birds. It's gonna make people be like, oh my god, Sky's here. Maybe Ian from Smosh is there. I just saw Ian. 19 deaths. 99 casualties. Maybe if I die here. Aw, I didn't die, man. I'm not a loser. It's so mean. Like, wherever he's going, I'm going. My personal high score is not 17. Maybe they're just saying that how many poles I've died. Pipe poles. Schmipe schmoles. Sky Does Birds. Oh, I've died. Does it say I've died 61 times? No. Oh, that means how many people are in there. Here, I want to change party. What? Oh, change theme. Ooh, I can be a fish. Fish. Smosh is on. Yep, that's so right. I don't suck. You suck just made me. You suck, you suck. You suck, comma, you suck. No Halen. No, I want to go back to Enchanted the Wolf. Enchanted the Wolf. You know, this game can be really annoying. What's that game called where you have to squish Flappy Bird? Let me go look for that. BRB. Okay, I found it. Oh my gosh. What's happening? It's lagging. I'm lagging. Do I just... Oh no, oh my gosh. No, not. No, what the... My score... What am I doing? What is this? Flap. Go free. What? My game's... Oh, I let him pass. The point of this... Oh, I see. The point of this game is to get him to die. That's nice. Never such violence. So rude. No, I had 114 on it. Oh my... That was so fun having 114. I wish it was on my regular Flappy Bird. I'm just... Beep, beep. And he just bounced back. You sneaky flap. This game's gonna... Oh, it looks like they're getting red from like Minecraft. What? What the? No, what? No. I'm gonna go back to my normal flap. Our basic flap. We're back with our basic flappy flap. The one that makes me really mad. The one that makes me wanna crush the computer. Our basic flap flap. Our basic flap flap. Our basic flap flap. Flap like you mean it, flap flap. And we're back for some more Flappy Bird. I'm just making commercial sounds. We're basic flap flap. Our basic flap. We are murdering the Flappy Bird. We are murdering the Flappy Bird. Flappy flap flap flap. Flap like you mean it, flap flap. And we are back with our station of the Flappy Bird. Stay tuned for more contests where you can win your own Flappy Bird plush. If I heard that on the radio, I would scream. Happiness and madness. I wonder what I would do if Flappy Birds to family. I bet you they already have those out. But one what I would do with them, I would like play Flappy Bird while I'm cuddling it, and then every time I die, I would punch the Flappy Bird and get all my anger out on Flappy Bird. Like when I'm mad at Flappy Bird, I can just punch him and then realize there's no reason to punch him. Flap like you mean it? Are you flapping like you mean it? Guys, you better be playing Flappy Bird while you're watching this, because if you're not, you're gonna die. On Flappy Bird. If you're wondering why my webcam isn't there, it won't turn back on. I don't know how to turn it back on. I turned it off for a second just to test out if I would ever be able to turn it back. And I clicked on the same button I did to turn it off, and it didn't work. Like, I still have my camera. Ouch. I hit my head. I feel bad for Flappy Bird. Is Flappy Bird like Angry Birds? Like there's a million birds that are doing it and like they die to save something? Maybe there's something at the end of the poles. All these tubes. Maybe there's something at the end? Because I've never gotten to the end. My highest is 65. It's amazing what people can do with their hands. Flip, flip, flap. Bleep.